Miami Dolphins at San Francisco 49ers. I've got a great guest to help me break it all down. And bam, what is up and welcome back to Nando Talk. Miami Dolphins at San Francisco 49ers. Our first away game on this 3-game road stretch that is going to be the real test for the Miami Dolphins. But have no fear because Mike McDaniel is ready. He's got the game plan to scheme up against his old mentor, Kyle Shanahan, as we take on the Niners. It's going to probably be the toughest game of the year so far and maybe of our entire regular season schedule in general, honestly. A little bit of nerves, but at the end of the day, I have trust in our coaching staff to be able to handle it, take care of business, guys. And honestly, it's just one of the most important games of the year. So I've got one of the favorite guests in my world, at least, none other than the Special K himself, Mr. Spencer. Thank you and welcome to the show, my friend. Ooh, yeah, you saw that little intro,
Yeah, I
man.
like that little intro clip. I like that.
How's it going, guys? For those wondering why we got the dark Nando talk vibes right now, it is courtesy of Spencer. We were having a little light issues, so
Nando talk at night.
we're equalizing right now. Yeah, we've got the night vibes right now. I like the little space, the ocean vibes you got up top too, and we're good to go. Good, bro. Thanks for hopping on the show, man. San Francisco 49ers, Dolphins.
Yeah, it's not a night game, but it's a later game than usual.
4:05
So,
Eastern time.
We're just celebrating the occasion. Getting ready for the game. You're right. You said it. It's a big one. Toughest test in a while. I am excited because it's a good test, I think, to see how we perform against a team of this caliber. I'm curious. I don't even know what's going to happen. I can't say I'm like, Dolphins are going to win automatically. I think it's going to be a tough game. I hope we win. I think we got a great shot at winning. But I'm excited to see where we are right now as a team and see what happens. Should be fun.
Yeah, man. So we were talking a little bit about injuries beforehand. So just to give a clear rundown, guys, Christian McCaffrey cleared to play. So the 49ers will have their starting running back. Elijah Mitchell is out for 6 to 8 weeks. So they only have really Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Mason behind him. But Christian McCaffrey is really all you need if he's full and ready to go. Arik Armstead is also cleared to play, Spencer. They do have some injuries on Deebo Samuel, Trent Williams as well. Trent just picked up an injury today in practice. Deebo Samuel missed because of a quad injury. These are guys who, if they play, might be limited. They're doubtful right now. And then yeah. And so for the Dolphins, Austin Jackson declared out. Teron Armstead is doubtful as well, though. So we're looking at a little bit of O-line injuries. So are they as well. Anything concern you out of what I just said, or?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Surprisingly, the offensive line has really exceeded my expectations this year. Even if they haven't been full strength, Armstead's missed a couple games, and it has been noticeable when he's been out. So that does concern me a little bit, just when you lose a guy of that caliber. But really, I think the whole offensive line has really stepped up as a unit this year, and it used to be It used to be like, compared to where it was like we couldn't do anything. Like, not mainly like we had a whole host of problems, but the offensive line was really like inhibiting us as an offense. The run game wasn't getting going, the pass protection wasn't there. But we've been able to run this fast-paced offense all season with no huge offensive line issues, no glaring issues. So I think that's a win for the offensive line. I think it will hurt that Armstead's not in there, but at the same time, I don't think that's going to be the difference maker.
Yeah, we do have the legend Brandon Shell, baby. Wakata. Brandon, the artillery shell. Let's go. Get shell-shocked, Mr. Nicky Bosa. But at the end of the day, I think if Teron doesn't play, I'm going to be a little worried. Tua has increased his pocket awareness, his mobility a little bit. He knows how to manage that pocket. You saw him in that Texans game, bro. Just stepping as needed, bro, for that beautiful touchdown. Like Armstead going down, he did get sacked up a little. I think that's like up. I think I like 3 sacks after Armstead went down
at the end of the game. Scary, second half there.
But I
That was up
think
30-0 though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think with enough time, like a week of planning, of knowing that hey, if Armstead doesn't play, we're rocking Brandon Shell here, Greg Little there. I think we'll be able to work around it. I agree.
Funny enough, we were both at the game. I recorded one play all game, and there was that touchdown, that little slide step, get out of trouble, toss it into the end zone to
Boom.
Smythe, I believe it was. Man, I recorded one play all game, and it happened to be a touchdown, so that was pretty exciting.
Oh, it was a gorgeous play, man. Like that's what I want to see from Tua. Those are those plays that like so often it's like if the pocket started to collapse, Tua would just not make the play or he would hold on to the ball too long. He just wouldn't know what to do. And now he knows how to step around it. He knows how to work his pocket and actually extend time. He saw that his first three reads weren't open on that play. He bought enough time so that Smythe was eventually open for the foot touchdown, bro.
Man, you know what I've been really liking about the Dolphins? It's the comfort level. That's what I've really noticed.
Okay.
I think the vibe's a little different. I think like if you see during these like mic'd up videos that they share after the games, it's pretty loose. You know what I mean?
Pretty loose, bro.
Tua seems just like miles and miles more of like a human being than he did before. You know what I mean? Like just way more comfortable in himself, way more confident in just like, yeah, I'm fine. I'll let it loose, whatever. I'm just gonna play. And
All
I
those
think
little
that's
poses,
really
man. I
made a
love it.
difference. I think it's really made a difference.
Like you seen like the little like the Mike McDaniel and him like to him the little trolling on the sideline. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, Georgia is better than Alabama. Georgia is better than Alabama because I know you can't hear me. Ha ha ha. Like he's just like messing around with him, bro. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, I tell me if this is stupid, but I want to just pass it on every single play right now. Like he's feeding into his confidence, into his ego, and you love that, man. Because Tua's a guy who's naturally very humble. But as a quarterback, you need to have that confidence level to say, I'm that guy. And he's starting
And
to get
he's
that
been
back,
hated
bro.
on. And he's been hated on for
Oh,
the
yeah, man.
first 2 years of his career.
Did you see that post that Tua said he used to look at himself in the mirror and ask himself, do I suck?
Yeah, do I suck? I
I
know.
hate Brian Flores, man. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. Can you imagine, like your boss making you feel so crummy that you literally have to be like, do I
But
suck?
see,
Am I stupid? Am I bad? And then McDaniel, what did he do? Cut up 700 plays to show him, Tua, you are amazing.
but
You
look what
are
it's done.
good at football.
Look
And
what
not
it's done.
only that's what I'm saying, bro. Because he had plays of Tua and plays comparing him to other people, saying me like, you think you suck? This kid sucks. Like, this is what a bad quarterback looks like. Tua, you're amazing. Do you see Peyton Manning? This is you as well. Like, oh, Spencer.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You can feel it. Like Tua's got the confidence and he knows that he has the trust of the team behind him. And it's just chilled it all out. It's let him just play football like he knows how to play football. And yeah, it really, you can see the difference it makes both on and off the field right now. So props to him if it's coaching or just like a terrible system before. But
You like seeing our offense on Sunday, 30-0, at the half?
oh, I couldn't tell at one point. I really couldn't tell if it was the Dolphins being great or if it was the Texans just being a really bad football team. I have to imagine it was a little bit of both. But what I did enjoy is that like those are the games where the Dolphins should win easily. And man, did we take care of business.
What about
30,
this Sunday
30.
though?
What?
Like did it give you hope that this Sunday will come out hot? You know what I'm saying? Or
Irrelevant.
is it not even comparable? Like the
Not even
Texans versus because the 49ers do have like a top rated defense. I think it's number one in a bunch of categories.
Yes, I say
Top
not
three
even
for most of them.
comparable. I think they forgot about the win already. Not even no offense. You always want to say that you're riding the momentum, and we do. We're riding momentum. Team is feeling great overall, but I don't think they're being like, yeah, we crushed the Texans last week. We're just gonna handle the 49ers. I don't think they're thinking that. I think they're all smarter than that. I think McDaniel knows better than anybody, especially against San Francisco. That it's not quite the same.
Well, what are some areas concern and something you'd want to see that would we do pretty well in?
I would love to see a great defensive performance, specifically out of the pass defense, right?
Okay.
I think especially in a game like tomorrow or
Like if
Sunday, I
Debo
guess,
is limited and
where
stuff.
where McCaffrey is obviously going to be a focal point of the offense. I'm looking at one, minimizing his effect outside of the run game in those like short yardage passes,
Where we
jump
struggle.
offs. He cannot be catching passes and running 17 yards before getting touched down the field.
That's our
Can't have
kryptonite,
that
bro.
happen.
That's our kryptonite.
Can't have that happen. And then when they do need to air it out, when Jimmy G needs to throw the ball downfield, I really am. And see, that's what you're saying, but that's what it needs to be. You know what I mean? Like we need to. You're saying you're laughing, but it needs to happen. You know what I mean? He needs to throw it and have no shot at completing. Like you can't. He can't scare you. You know what I mean?
Dare Jimmy G to beat us. I agree.
Yes,
Commit to the
exactly.
run.
Dare him to beat us and then shut it down.
Because if we're gonna commit to the run, if we're gonna commit to stopping McCaffrey as the focal point, it is gonna say, all right, so then we're gonna live and die by the strength of our pass defense at the end of the day.
Yes.
And so if Jimmy G, I'm laughing now. You're right, bro. And thank you for correcting me a little bit on that because Jimmy G, he's 40-19 as a starter. Like,
I was gonna say.
I'm trying to take this game a little lightly. You know me, bro. I try to stay a little positive. That's
What?
why I asked you to come on the show, bro. Like you are here to ground me back into reality, man.
I'm usually the optimist here.
That's what I'm saying. In life, you're the optimist, bro. In football, you're a realist, bro. And me, I'm a bit gloomy in life, bro. Football is my happy world, bro. So you're here to ground me into reality, brother. And 40-19 as a starter, Jimmy G. I don't think he can beat our pass defense, bro. I've heard Xavier Howard is supposed to be finally healthy. We've been hearing that, but supposedly finally he's healthy. And if Debo's a little limited, it'll be up to him to either play on Kittle or a Ayuk, however we decide to play it. Probably a Ayuk. And we'll ask more of Eric Rowe to do a George Kittle. But do you think our pass defense?
Right?
You think our pass defense will hold up to it though? It's only Jimmy G.
I think they can. I do think they can. But I think that is going to be what turned out to be a focal point of this game, and could determine a lot in how the score turns out. Just because I think the pass defense has been a surprising struggle this year at certain points.
Yeah, we're a lot better at run defense, honestly.
I think the run defense has been there all year, and which is not what I was expecting. It's kind of the opposite of last year, where we kind of flip flopped. So I really think, and Javon Holland didn't have a great game last game. He did get run over for a touchdown, absolutely run over. Yeah, that was sad, but I think they can step up to the challenge. You're right. I do.
Game of the year, bro.
Jimmy G is a really confusing player because I don't think he's like all that scary. But you're right. He does win games, and he's been to a Super Bowl. So I mean, you gotta throw some respect out there. So I hope hope they shut him down. But I think they need to take it upon themselves to know, like, yeah, our game plan this week is to make them throw the ball. Let's show them why that's a bad idea.
Exactly, bro. We just show them why that's a bad idea. Win the turnover battle, bro. And I don't think we can lose this game.
I hope so. That's what I'm hoping for.
Quick on that though. So no, we're not trying to take this too long. Turnover battle. Do you think the Dolphins offense can not only play clean football, not really turn over the ball, but you think we can score on such a defense when our O-line's a little banged up? They still got Nick Bosa. They got Arik Armstead coming back as well. Like, yes. Do you think yes, I love that. Yes, Spencer. You know me. I think we will. I think we will.
It's so crazy, and I'm still not used to it, but I really am fully confident in that insane yes, and I can say that without even worrying about it. And I think we might not put up 30 points. I don't know, but do I think that we're gonna have our chances to score and we're gonna score some points where we can? I think we can do that on any defense. I do. Like, I honestly think that our offense is good enough that we don't need to light up the scoreboard, but we'll get our points where we can get our points. And I don't think we're going to lose because of that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. I don't think the offense is going to shoulder any blame. Like, I think our offense is going to do what they can to score. I think obviously it's a great defense. They're going to
Yeah.
try to bend, not break, but we're going to make them bend a whole lot. Like
I think we're gonna score over 20 points, like
oh yeah, so score prediction. I got us at 23-20, bro. Like I got a 23-20 Dolphins win. Like I want to see a little bit more. In an ideal world, usually when we play such high offense teams, it might be more like a Ravens game, like where we're letting
hopefully
up.
not.
I mean, I don't mean in that game flow. I mean more of like it's a higher scoring
Yeah.
battle for battle kind of game. More like the Lions, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
I was saying I had a similar prediction, but I had 27-24. And speaking of the defense, I think the Niners are going to have the ball. It's going to be a close one. I think they're going to have the ball with a chance for a game tying or winning drive, and the defense is going to come up big, make a stop, and that's
I love that.
27-24.
I love that. That would make me so happy, and it would be like a big, like Tua leads them down to a drive, and then it's the Niners have to respond, and the defense holds it up, and we get to go. Let's go. Like, we've got it. And they get a look at Uno. They're like, it's because of you. Yes, we did it.
It's because of you.
And then, like for me, 23-20, it's more of like a Tua leads it down, and we get a Sanders field goal for the win, and that'll make me so scared.
Either way is fine for me. If we come out of there with a W, I think this is a tough stretch. Big toughest stretch of the season. I think at San Francisco, at Los Angeles, at Buffalo is tough. I think if we can win 2 out of the 3, I would be ecstatic.
Ecstatic is the perfect word, bro. That's it. 2 out of 3, bro. Like we go 2-1 over this road stretch, and we're looking pretty, bro. 1 and 2 is the floor, but at 2 and 3 in my days, we are freaking golden, lads.
If we're 2 and 3 and we come out of there at 10 and 4 on the year, I'd be pretty happy with that.
The road to 12 and 5 continues, my brother. Sunday, 4:05. You're gonna watch it, Trevor, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be at the Dolphins bar.
Oh, you guys are going to Slattery's?
We're at Slattery's watching the game, and me and Trevor are in a very crucial fantasy matchup this week, so I'll get to watch my team beat down on his as well. It's gonna be a good time all around.
Okay,
Fins
Mr.
up,
Spencer.
baby. Let's go.
Mr. Spencer, fins up. You enjoy Slattery's, bro, up in New York, man.
Always a pleasure being on Nando Talk.
I appreciate that, bro.
Always up for some good Dolphins talk.
Hey,
know that.
You saw I put the logo, Spencer, and I also do have a show at the Fumble Brewski, bro. So the Fumble Brewski, check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Twitter, man. Hey, Spencer's got the @ right there next to his name, the Fumble Brewski, for Twitter, and the Fumble Brewski for us on YouTube. Pretty nice time, guys. We just posted an episode, so you can also check that out. We usually cover all NFL, but Spencer knows it's Dolphins' first love, the true love, man. Thank you for being a realist, bro, and for helping out, bro, as always, man. You enjoy that Slattery's, man. And if anyone's watching this, buy a beer for Spencer and my buddy Trevor, bro. Please, come on. I'll buy you 2 beers if you buy them a beer each. You know what I'm saying? When you come down to the game.
Me, looks like I'm gonna have a good day on Sunday.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, brother.
Have fun. See you guys.
Chins up, fins up, and let's go, little Dolphins, baby. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you liked the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to check out us at the Fumble Brewski as well. Good football talk there, good Dolphins talk here, and everywhere you go. Keep up those positive vibes, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, thanks for enjoying. Bada beam, bada bam. It's been a Nando Talk with Mr. Spencer and the Fumble Brewski.
Peace.
Peace.